Coronation Street's Gary left livid over Kit's corruption. He's allow Mick escape but again. Coronation Street's Kid Green made an enemy out of Gary Windass with inside the today's episode. Because the copper once more allow Mick Michaelis off the hook. In tonight's installment, Gary and Maria Connor found out that Mick had locked Liam with inside the device shed on the developer's backyard, which made him omit his GCSE exam, and they had been livid. After being advised now no longer to hit Mick, Gary determined to present him a flavor of his personal medication earlier than firing him. However, matters were given violent afterward as Mick cornered Gary and punched him. Gary grabbed an empty bottle become equipped to strike back. However, Kid intervened and stopped them, letting Mick go. "What, is this a wind-up? You're simply gonna allow him stroll away?" an incredulous Gary asked. However, Kid advised him, "All I noticed become me save you from creating a big mistake." Both Gary and Maria had been livid at Kid's behavior and he or she advocated him to record the police officer to his superiors. However, Kid grew to become up on the salon and advised them that Mick made a criticism in opposition to Gary for fake imprisonment and he become the only who'd want to are available in for questioning. At the station, Kid denied seeing Gary hit Mick and warned him to live away or face arrest. When Gary advised Maria approximately what happened, he referred to as Kid so bent he'd provide a gymnast a run for his money. The duo puzzled why he is protective Mick a lot and deliberate to discover from Craig Tinker who they might record him to. At the bistro, Kid advised Mick they had been even after the day's events. However, Mick insisted even become something were some distance away from. With Kid beneath his thumb, Mick trashed the developer's backyard and gloated to Gary that there is no factor reporting it. Kit's mum Bernie Winter grew to become as much as his flat and got here throughout a ripped-up strip of pics of teenage friends, putting in Friday's flashback episode. Following on from that, there is masses extra drama to return back from Mick in advance of his upcoming departure. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for more movie spoilers next week. Goodbye and see you again.